We back. Round 2.
Yes.
Live at OCI Largo. I'm Dysco.
I'm Jazz.
Let's tip these same drinks one more again.
Cheers.
What we talking about today?
Talking about little dating etiquette. Do's and don'ts of dating.
Do's and diz nots.
How about
This nuts.
punctuality?
Punctuality. Get there late. Make her wait.
No. Are you a punctual dater?
Get there late. Make her wait.
You.
Dog, really?
I'm playing, man. I'm playing.
Jazz, are you a punctual person?
I would say that for the most part I am. I'd say arrive at least 10 minutes before the time that you all expected to meet.
I'm typically a late person, so I like a little grace. Can I get a little grace if I'm a little late?
No.
No?
No.
Why not?
It depends. 5 minutes. That's it.
5 minutes.
That's it.
In DC traffic?
I don't care. I don't care. That's even more reason why you should know you should be there early.
But there's all types of issues that can come up.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
So you're giving 5 minutes.
That's it.
I think that's a little bit harsh.
Unreasonable is what it is.
Because if I can't trust you to be on time at our first date, I can't trust you to be on time at our wedding.
I agree with that.
Okay.
I agree with that, but also you have to understand that sometimes things happen. Things pop up.
It does.
You're not going to
excuse.
always have to be on time. So I would say at least give the person a 30-minute grace period.
30 minutes?
Are
you crazy?
I think 30 minutes is reasonable. I think 30 minutes is reasonable, especially if you're keeping in communication.
You better been in an accident, or it better be an accident. Something I can see on Google.
If you're say you're stuck in traffic.
Okay, yeah.
And you're keeping it right. You're texting me, I'm on my way, I'm stuck in traffic. That's one thing.
Communication.
Yes. If you're doing communication, that's one thing.
Okay.
But if you're just not like responding or nothing, you just late, you know.
Don't be just showing up long 30 minutes late talking about, I had to get my makeup right.
I agree with that.
Because I'm going to go to the bathroom on your ass and you ain't coming back.
Okay, who's picking up the bill? If I ask you out, should I pick up the bill?
You as a female asking me out?
I ask you out, I say, hey, Dysco, let's go out and get some drinks.
Right. I'm going to pick the bill up.
Okay. I like that idea.
I would agree with Dysco. I feel that the man should always pick up the bill first.
Okay.
The first time?
The first time, I feel like you should pick up the bill.
What's the logic behind that?
Because you're sitting in all of this deliciousness. I mean, come on now.
Okay.
Chivalry says that a gentleman should pick up the bill the first date.
Okay.
But it should be within reason. Now, if let's say I want to order something a little bit, I'm hungry.
Okay.
A little pricey.
I'm trying to get some steak and shrimp.
A little steak and shrimp. Can that be on first date?
Hey, why not?
Okay. We like this stuff. Okay.
Yeah, we like him.
You giving me some ass afterwards, but why not?
No, ma'am, sir. No, ma'am, sir. It's not part of the deal.
No, I'm playing. But no, I'm not going to have. I've had on dates, young ladies ask me, what's my budget? Yeah, what's my price range? Man, I almost went off like, huh?
A lot of women are feeling like they have to ask.
Ladies, don't ask that because that makes me feel like you've never been out before. That makes me feel like you've never been to someplace nice or you've never done anything.
There are some men that will take you on a date and they will not eat and let you eat because their money ain't on point.
But once you recognize that, you need to go ahead and
I totally agree.
Who should choose the location, the gentleman or the lady?
On the first date, I like to take a young lady out because it might be someplace that she hasn't ever been that she wanted to experience. So I like to let her decide where she wants to go. You know what I mean? Okay. And then later on, I might, depending on down the line, you know what? It's the spot I like. Let's hit this joint. Or if she's undecided, which 99.9% of y'all are, I'll go ahead and pick a nice spot.
I'm not in that 99.
I'll figure out where her taste is.
I'm not in that late zone, but I definitely communicate. I definitely keep you in touch. Do y'all have some bottom lines at the table? Let's just say,
no on your phone. Do not be on your phone while we are on a date. That is a huge no.
It won't be a date too. I promise you that.
You won't never get another date.
Okay, like no texting. Should the phone be put up?
I mean, this is my thing. If I can understand, like, let's say you might have kids or
that's
somebody at home,
that's something different.
Someone at home sick or something like that.
Phone on the table?
No, don't put it on. Sit it beside you or something. You can have it in your bag if you need to hear it go off. I understand it, but don't be all I'm down. Or, you know what? Hold on. With that being said, Because I do it, so I don't mind. You want to take pictures of your food?
I was
Man,
about
do
to
that.
say that. Oh my God.
Do that. I don't
was
mind
about
that
to
because
say
I'm that dude, all right?
So you take pictures of your food?
Yeah, I do, damn. I'm a food connoisseur.
I don't.
I'm a food connoisseur. It depends, though. It depends.
Okay.
It depends. I got to feel the person out. If I'm comfortable with you and we've been hanging, oh yeah, I'm going to do that.
Right.
On the first date, I'm not going to do that.
Maybe that's the first date.
Yeah, no. Not on the first date, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to seem like that type of guy. But I am that type of guy
So should
later
you eat
on.
sloppy food on the first date? Like, you know, like if you have some barbecue chicken or
It
something.
depends.
Honestly, get it how you live. Eat what you want.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
With your
saying?
fingers?
Yes.
Why not? I'm a
However you
seafood
want.
lover. We going to get some crab legs and do it.
On the first date?
What? Yes.
Okay. Oh, like this. You good?
That's why they invented floss.
Should there be certain places that you should or should not go on first dates? And keep it in line with what you just said.
I think there should be some interaction, and you should be able to kind of learn each other. But a lot of people feel like first dates, sitting down talking, is kind of boring these days.
I believe that on first dates, man, switch it up. Stop going to restaurants all the time. You know what I mean?
Well, you
Stop
know
going
what?
to the movies all the time. Switch that.
No,
switch that shit up.
movies. Don't go to
bungee
the
jumping.
movies on a first
Bungee
date.
jumping.
When you go to the movies on a first date, you don't get a chance to get to know the person because you're too busy watching the movie. So movies is out.
Movies is out.
Right.
But
Dinner.
you believe something should be interactive.
It should be interactive, but also I do think dinner is a great way to get to know somebody.
Right.
Because you're having a glass of wine, you're eating, you're fellowshipping. So I feel like that is a good way to get to know somebody.
And dinner is so cliche as far as first
It
dates.
is cliche.
We need to stop. But again, this goes back to ball within your budget. Everybody doesn't have money.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Definitely.
find something that you could do within your budget.
There's a lot of free
for a
stuff.
first date. Yeah, it's a lot of free stuff,
on the
man.
mall,
Yes,
you see,
and
there's
the African American Museum just opened up.
Yes,
you know what?
so many things.
We from the. In case y'all don't know, we're coming to you live from Washington D.C. areas, right? So there's a lot to do in this area where you can go and find out stuff for free. You
Exactly,
know,
lots of stuff.
Take somebody somewhere where you can learn their mental.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Take them out of their norm.
Take them to get ice cream. Come on now.
We could try.
Y'all don't like ice cream? You don't like ice
Yes.
cream?
I think he was going down the line of the art gallery and
Yeah,
like,
art gallery,
ice cream.
museum.
Or
That's
paint and
simple.
sip, a paint and sip.
Yes,
Okay,
a little
that's
art class.
something like that.
You know, something creative.
Or like Dave and Buster's, I can school you with some basketball.
This one here. This one here.
I can school you
But
with
it's
some basketball.
fun. It's fun. It's interactive.
But yeah, go
and-
to.
Right.
I believe that them dates should be, somewhere where you can learn that person.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Talk to them and see what they're like. Because everybody has that front that they put on at the table. Man.
Yeah.
They do. They want to be so polite and so
Everybody
gentle.
has a front, I would say, for
But-
at least a month.
But if you get somebody outside and do something fun, like
Golf, mini golf.
mini golf or something, bungee jumping. I ain't bungee jumping, but
Bungee
rock
jumping on the
climbing,
first date.
But also,
run climbing,
I
stuff
just-
like that, man.
but
You get to
everything-
learn that person.
But everything shouldn't be built on the first date. Too many
No, it
people are
shouldn't.
living and dying about first impression is everything. No,
Right.
there's more impressions than just the first. So please people, try for a second date. Sometimes there's so much
absolutely.
anxiety on
Right,
the first date.
right.
You don't get a chance to meet
The
the
person
second
may be
time.
nervous.
They could be nervous.
Exactly.
It's not their representative. It's all the anxiety when you meet somebody from offline and then y'all meeting for the first time.
And that's why I said take them outside of going on
Exactly.
dinner because it's so hard to find an icebreaker at dinner. Everybody's trying to
That's
be so
exactly.
proper, And that
Exactly.
icebreaker is hard. That right conversation is hard to find.
Right.
Yeah.
When you at dinner, you trying to pick their brain.
And you're eating.
Right, but when you go out into to the world and see
Yes.
their culture, you can understand them better by being at a paint sip or being at a rock climbing event
Or a museum
or
or
at a
something.
go-kart track or something like that.
Exactly.
You can get the fun out of the person and then you can talk. And when the person is feeling happy and free, it's a whole lot easier to communicate.
Right.
It's a whole lot easier.
And you do learn a lot
Hey,
that way.
hey, I'm good with that, ain't it? Y'all ain't people
You
that just
are.
did
You
right
ain't all
there.
that. You
Y'all
are.
ain't people
You
that
ain't all
just did.
that.
I'm alright with this
I think
over
we on
here.
the same page.
I'm alright with this
Right.
over here a little bit.
Right. You
Like, hold on, what the hell are we
a
doing
little
agreeing
bit.
this whole time?
Well, this was easy.
Right.
But no, we also.
I don't like agreeing with y'all.
What do you think is a good budget for a first date?
That's a damn good question, man. Because
That's a good
I done
question.
spent some bread on some first dates, and I don't even talk to them anymore.
Well, that's the whole
But-
ghosting thing, which is a real issue also with people just disappearing. So I think men should be cautious in how much they're spending on
Right.
their first dates.
What's a good price range you think?
I would say nothing more than $100.
I would
Hey, where the
say
hell you gonna eat at?
Applebee's, there's Chili's.
Applebee's.
That ain't what I do, champ. That ain't what I do.
Well,
I think you can get
for the people,
That ain't what I do.
for the people that's in their budget.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's a good place to go. Now, since you on some next level stuff.
Nah, I ain't on next level.
Since you on next level stuff, we talking about Ruth's Chris. We gonna go to Oya. What else?
It ain't like
Nah.
I think you can have a good date under 75 if you keep it interactive. If you go to a museum, if you go and pick up some light,
Get some ice cream.
like walking around, like lose some weight while you're dating, like keep active.
But if you're gonna pay, I mean,
a good date can be under 75.
I don't know. I'm looking at $200 for a dinner.
You said what?
200. That's sometimes around the range. I mean, 100 to 200. I stay up play around with that. Now, should I expect sex on the first date if I pay that much?
I think you know that. I think you know that.
Nah, I mean, I ain't hit though. That's not me. That ain't my style.
Should you expect sex? No, you should not. But we know that how guys think, and they
I
are
don't think like that.
You sitting there,
$200.
What's $200? A couple $100 for some food. I mean,
I'm just saying that it's very likely that a lot of men believe at a certain price point that we should be smashed.
I'm sorry, I'm not a dude, but if I'm spending $200 on you, I'm smashing. I'm
That's a shallow mindset I got, man.
$200, I'm smashing.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
I do that because for the experience. Even though if she doesn't talk to me after that, she know if she ever go back to that place again or somewhere like that, Dysco.
Okay,
I'm gonna be on her mind. It's not about big baller.
He got money to
I'm
blow.
broke. Trust me, I'm
He
broke.
got money to blow. He got money.
Because dating is not always about you being the overall one. Dating is about the experience.
It's about the experience.
But I do believe a lot of men, not saying Dysco, but a lot of men, if you're going over $150 to $200, they are thinking it's going to include some level of physical interaction.
I don't think that. I don't think like
that. A lot of men do think that.
And if they think like that, damn, it's shame on them.
It might be shame on
them,
but
shame on you.
Shame on you. Because it's about the experience with me. I want to go somewhere and find. So for some people, that might be the only time they ever do that.
Well, this is true. Dating is not just about, again, the person you marry. Dating is an activity. It's almost like a sport. It's something to do in the moment.
And I'm winning.
And if somebody falls in love as a result,
I'm getting out of here, man, before I end up spending $200 in here. Because one of them getting, you know what, anyway. We're going to catch y'all next week. Same bad time, same bad time. I'm Dysco.
I'm Jazz.
All right, G the Matchmaker.
Thank you for joining the bar.
Bye.
See you later.